Hello everyone, this is Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is July 7th and I'm doing a price analysis video for Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin's monthly chart, and I always start my videos out with the monthly chart just to show you the MACD on the monthly chart of Bitcoin. It's really what I've been paying attention to since early in the year, and it was showing us that a rally was going to start in Bitcoin really before the price was showing it, and that was through the signal lines and the histogram chart of the MACD. As the signal lines came together, it just showed us that the price was going to start moving up, which is exactly what happened. And now we have a golden cross that has occurred in the price of Bitcoin. I believe it happened last week, early last week. It was completed. It's been in the process for several months now, as you can see. And now the price is really in consolidation mode. Let me move to the 1 hour chart where I left off last week in last week's video, and just explain what I went over in last week's video and show you my outlook for Bitcoin. What I did in last week's video was showed you this bull flag. It was completed just before the 4th of July. On basically the first couple of days of July, the price of Bitcoin moved higher and completed the bull flag. I also showed you this rising expanding wedge, which was really completed right after I made the video, within 24 to 36 hours after I made the video, it was completed. And I really based a lot of my hypothesis in the last video of Bitcoin's movement on this. It's actually a positive pennant. You can see the post here and the pennant there. Let me move in a little bit closer so you can see what I'm talking about. But in my experience with technical analysis, even though this is a positive pennant, in a lot of cases where I have noticed, pennants often show a transition, a price transition, where this is a positive pattern, but it also showed us that the price was going to start coming down, where if this was a negative a negative pennant, it could have showed us that the price was going to start turning up, but in this case it moved downwards. So I'm going to actually take out this pattern here. I'm going to leave in these patterns just in case if I have to come back to them, and I'm going to actually move to the daily chart because I more so see a pattern in the daily chart than in the 1 hour chart. Well, I technically do see a pattern in the 1 hour chart. I'll go ahead back to there quickly. I see another bull flag in the 1 hour chart, and I see a bull flag in the daily chart as well. Here's where I see the bull flag in the 1 hour chart. Really, though, what I expect out of Bitcoin is for it to continue to move sideways, maybe with an upward movement sometime. I mean, this is a 1 hour chart. Sometime it could break this pattern within a couple of days, maybe less. But right now, it's in neutral territory on the MACD. It's in neutral territory on the RSI, and volume is low. But let me go back to what I was talking about with the daily chart. I'm really going to move these blue lines because it'd just be easiest to do that. But I'm seeing another large bull flag with the daily chart, and right there we go. And we'll really have to see how long it takes for this bull flag to be completed, but that's my outlook for Bitcoin. I expect it to break to the upside out of these bull flags. This is the one from the hourly chart. This is now the one from the daily chart that we're on now for Bitcoin. And I do see 11,800 is resistance, but both 11,800 and 12,450 should be broken when the price of Bitcoin breaks up out of these patterns, and it should clearly break above both of these lines. They've been broken before. They're just older resistance levels that have been in the price charts since when the last rally ended. But now Bitcoin needs to break above 13.9 to continue to move higher. But like I said, we're in consolidation mode right now, and we'll likely see a sideways movement until it decides to break up to the upside. So that's it for this week. I look forward to talking to you next week. Take care, and God bless.